What is up YouTube, Chaz here, and we are back again with another episode of Into the Runick-Verse featuring Sky Striker today. Engage is back to 3, so we are back in business. Shout out to the person in the comment who wished for the Sky Striker Runick build. Thank you so much. Also, I would like to give credits to Stevie Blunder for this build. This is based on the Master Duel Sky Striker Runick Stevie Blunder did last year. So yeah. Before we get into it, shoutouts to my sponsor, Yoishu Trading Card Shop. Check out his stuff in the link in the description below. Starting off with the main engine, 3 Engage, 3 Widow Anchor, 3 Linkage, 1 Multi-Roll, 1 Shark Cannon, 1 Afterburner, 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Eagle Booster. As I said, Engage back to 3, we are back in business. 3-offs, you have to maximize on them. The 1-offs, maybe you can change some, like Shark Cannon, or even side another Shark Cannon. And Afterburner, depending on matchups, depending on locals whatsoever, or even more Jamming Waves if you play against a lot of runic stuns in your locals. So that's up to you, up to the locals you play or the current meta whatsoever. This would be like the standard ratio, I would say. As for Runick, 2 Fountain, 3 Tip, 3 Freezing Curses, 3 Flashing Fire, 3 Destruction, 3 Slumber, 1 Dispelling, 1 Smiting Storm. So we're going for a big Runick build since it's a control-ish, stunish type of Sky Striker Runick deck build, I would say. You try to have more advantage, more resource than your opponent, try to outgrind them in general. As for the non-engine, 3 Desires, 3 Talents. As I said, it's like a grind resource battle. You could switch out the talents for maybe droplets. If you have to break boards, you could side droplets. Desires, it's actually pretty crazy since just gaining so much resource trying to outgrind your opponent, but you could arguably also play Upstart. Now as for the extra deck, starting with the Sky Strikers, 3 Kagari, 3 Shizuku, 3 Hayate, 1 Kaina, 1 Zeke. Kagari and Shizuku are obvious 3-offs. As for Hayate, you could play 2, 1 is not enough, and you might never get into the third one since you have less battle phase than usual, but in later stages of the grind game, you will probably need a way to finish off your opponent. Kaina, always been on 1-off to be honest. If you go Hugin effect, they try to imperm, you can dodge with Linkage and go into Kaina so you don't use up a Shizuku, Kagari or Hayate. I prefer Zeke over Azalea because Zeke just says a Sky Striker and another monster. So if you steal a monster from your opponent, it doesn't really matter if it's a, I don't know, fire attribute or whatever attribute, because Azalea does need light or dark. And the 1 Little Knight, self-explanatory. And for the runic stuff, 2 Yugen, 1 Gary, also a pretty standard lineup. As for the combo, I can only really show you 1 combo to be honest. After this I will do some test hands, so it's better off to show it that way how the deck works. But in this 1 combo, you need 1 Engage, any runic spell, any card to discard, which is always going to be a spell anyway. So that way we can generate more advantage with the Engage. So starting off, you go draw phase, activate the runic spell, special Hugin, then effect Hugin, discard a random spell, then search the fountain, and then send my main. You can already activate the fountain if you want to. Then you go Engage, search Linkage, then Linkage, send the Hugin, special Kagari effect to add the Engage, of course, then activate Engage, search Multi-Roll, then you get to draw a card since you have 3 spells in grave. Also, if you have more runic spells, you could activate and draw. Wait until you did the Sky Striker combo since you will need these spells in grave. Then you go Multi-Roll, then link away Kagari into Shizuku, Then in end phase, you go Shizuku first, search Widow Anchor, then you activate Widow Anchor targeting your Shizuku, and then still end phase you can go multi-roll. Since you activated one actually while multi-roll was up, you can go ahead and set the Widow Anchor, and that was basically the combo. Now let's do some test hands. So let's see. Okay, it's a pretty good hand. Then we start off with draw face into Hyugen naturally. Then I would say Fake Hyugen. Search the fountain. Standby main. Then you go engage. Then linkage. Linkage. Send Hyugen. Kagari. Kagari effect. Engage. Then engage. Search multi-roll here. Then you get to draw one card. So you have 3 engrave. Another fountain. It's okay, I guess. And activate multi-roll. If you get hand trapped, you have talents. Then in the end, they get away first. Then in the end phase, to anchor, activate anchor, effect multi-roll, set the anchor, and during your opponent's turn, you will have not only, of course, anchor, you will also have freezing curses, then effect of the fountain, you get to draw 3, of course, as well. So 1, 2, 3. You'll have, you have one additional interruption right here. You have follow up. Well, I guess 1. And yeah, let's do another one without an engage in the start hand. Okay. Okay, I'm just, bro, just skill diff. Okay, this is a terrible hand. Let's see. Search. And this is awkward. I have to go to Cyrus right away. Let me check what I banished first. Okay, that's what I meant. 3 linkages. Yeah, no, this is GG. If you banish all 3 linkages, you won't be able to summon any Sky Strike. Oh, no, wait, actually. capping, you can still go horde drones. So let me just check what I draw. Oh, horde drones. There we go. But it doesn't change that much that the starting hand is bad. You go with a token, you just link it away right away for the Zeke. And then go to Shizuku. And yeah, well, end phase, search the engage. Damn, right there. The good part is during your opponent's turn, if you go destruction, you can put back 3, draw 3. That way you will at least have, well, more interruptions. So keep in mind, if you go second, you can also, if you go battle phase first and you have the linkage, you could set something first, or I don't know, not activating runic spells of course before battle phase, but set something whatsoever, and with linkage you could go in battle phase and summon the Hayate right away, and that way you could go for an engage, dump engage, and go Kogari at engage, and so on. That was it for the deck profile. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.